last week on Discount Heroes.
Hey, what's up? What can I do for you?
It seems that you and your compatriots have racked up quite a few crimes. Well, you could always agree to a contest of combat.
Done, we're doing that. Deal.
If you can defeat our elite force, then we will deem the cost too high. We will forgive your crimes. You will be exiled from Litig.
Oh, thank God.
And we will go our separate ways. And suddenly, thorny vines rip from the ground surrounding the four of you.
I'm going to cast Giant Insect. Quick, get Asscroft.
Copes, you can tell that they are all illusions.
Asscroft for sure. I'm gonna beat that wizard.
All right, come with me. And all of a sudden, a shimmering door forms around it.
Let's open up this pit.
He looks very hurt, actually.
Weak-ass wizard.
Attack that bitch with the leaves in her hair. I'm the only druid around here, bitch.
She falls to the ground, unconscious. Begins casting a spell.
You suck, asshole! And he loses concentration.
I would like to strike this wizard again, please.
Ooh.
Oh my god, he is so close to going down.
And I tap into his nightmares and see his deepest fears and begin to manifest them.
His fear is his mother-in-law.
You're no good for my daughter. I've always hated you.
Welcome to Discount
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 16 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM here. We got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
My name is Tyler. I am currently embodying the giant horned eagle Copes.
This is Aaron, and I'll be playing Dimrock, the Tiefling Bard. I will survive.
This is Jared playing the part of
Thrasher, the human barbarian.
And this is Matt playing the counterspelling gnome, Nox Longfoot.
How's everyone doing tonight?
The same as earlier,
Glorious.
except an hour and a half more tired.
Merry Christmas, everyone. We hope your Christmas was great.
Oh, yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, everyone, for the very expensive synth that you all pitched in and got for me.
I love my little astronaut guy. Thank you, listeners.
And so far, so good on world peace, my dudes.
Nobody got me a saxophone. I guess they didn't want me to get one.
Tiffany specifically got on the Discord and forbade it.
Had a happy new year.
Did she really?
Not yet.
Not yet.
You're breaking the illusion.
Did she really? We just recorded that an hour ago.
Oh, the saxophone thing happened a week ago, though. Maybe this is a thing that he's always wanted.
Also, I put very little thought into thinking of which episode actually comes out what week, and I didn't look at a calendar, so this might not be right at all, and I apologize if that's the case.
Oh, you waited so long. I figured you looked it up.
Not at all.
Okay,
That tracks,
well,
though.
Merry whatever holiday. Happy New Year, guys.
We're doing our best, kind
Happy
of.
New Year. Happy Valentine's Day.
We're doing our middlest.
Hope everyone had a great Veterans Day. No, that already happened.
That was a long time ago.
It happens every year.
Yeah, well, we're going to get delayed for a while. The podcasters are going to revolt just like the Writers Guild did. We want any pay.
Yeah, some money, please. We demand it. Kind of.
We're begging.
Please.
I just want a cake.
You guys ready for a question this week?
Yes.
Hit us.
All right. Describe a memorable moment where you met a stranger. I have one off the rip, but
I
you
have
could
one
go
too.
ahead.
Can it be somebody who became a friend, but they were a stranger when you first met them?
Yeah, of course.
That's just how making friends works,
Okay.
Matt.
I got one. When I was in middle school or so, I came to Jared's house. One of the first times I ever went over to his house. And it was the first time I ever met one of his good friends, Brett. Listener of the show. Shout out to you, Brett. But I pull in the driveway, or I get dropped off by my mom. I'm like 12 years old or whatever. She drives away. Jared comes out in the yard. We're talking. Brett walks out on the patio, charges down the stairs, tackles Jared, and they start beating the shit out of each other. And I don't know who this is. I don't know where he came from. He just came from the house. And for like a minute and a half, they're just like rolling around on the ground, fighting. And then they just like stand up, and Jared's like, "Oh, hey, this is Brett." I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" So that's how I met Brett.
Bravo, Brett.
Is that the only time that happened, Jared?
Nah, that was a pretty regular occurrence with me and him. We don't do it anymore now because we're old and we have jobs, but it's kind of how we said hi. We watched Fight Club when we were young and took the totally wrong message from it.
Yeah,
One
they
time,
talked about it all the time.
Aaron and I were at Waffle House with one of our friends, and we had been imbuing in the magical plant out of the artifice. And there was a guy in a green suit sitting at the bar at Waffle House. And so we eat our dinner or whatever. And we had talked to the guy for like a minute. We stand up to leave. And it's like, "Oh, your meal's already been paid for." And we were like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah, that guy right there who just left said he had just won the lottery or something and bought y'all's meal." And
What?
I have to also mention, this is a true story. This guy was Irish, wearing a green suit in Waffle House. And so he buys our meal, and we're like, "Oh my God, dude, he's a leprechaun. Like, we just met a freaking leprechaun." True story. And we walk outside, and sitting on the sidewalk, do you remember this, Aaron? Is a little toy leprechaun.
I remember it very vividly. One of my best stories.
And I actually,
Oh my God.
I don't know if you know this, Aaron, but I have kept this leprechaun
Oh
in my
my
top
gosh.
drawer. And this, I know the listeners can't see this. This is the leprechaun we found sitting on the sidewalk right outside of Waffle House.
After you met the green suited man.
That is amazing.
He was a green suited Irishman who apparently just won the lottery and bought us Waffle House that night.
He walked outside, turned into a toy leprechaun.
You got to put a picture of that in the Discord.
Yeah, so this is him. I've kept this for, oh my God, I don't know how long.
At least 10 years.
14 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
So
For
there you
sure.
go. And I will put him back where he belongs.
Meeting a stranger. Wow. One time I was in elementary school, and I was leaving the playground, and
Tell that story. Don't tell that story.
this guy pulled up in a white bus, like a van, and he opened it up and was like, "Hey, you're looking pretty cool. You like Power Rangers?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like Power Rangers." He's like, "Come on, I got a bunch in my house. You can have some." I said, "Okay." So I went to his house, and we played Power Rangers for a couple hours. And he's like, "All right, it's time for you to go home." I was like, "Yeah, I think so." And then I got back in his van, and he dropped me off back at my house, gave me some candy, and I never saw him again. But I still have that
What kind of
Power
candy?
Ranger in my top drawer
That didn't really happen.
to this day. That did really happen.
That did not really happen.
It was in Texas. Yeah, it did. I never told anybody.
Get the Power Ranger.
My desk is in my other room.
Well, I'll wait.
Yeah, well, wait, we got time.
He's going.
Goes and turns on the 3D printer.
He would have told you about this, Tyler.
Yeah, it's not real, dude.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, move it quicker. It'll blur up and make it look like a Power Ranger.
Aaron has never met a stranger.
That's right, because they are my babies.
All right, well, this one is probably a little bit more unbelievable than that one, but it did happen. One time I was going to get something from a guy in a sketchy neighborhood. It was just... I'm just going to bleep that. I was going to get it, and I was waiting in the parking lot for my friend to come out.
Oh, God.
And a guy walks up to my car, opens the passenger door. The guy, he's a very tall guy, large build, and he's only wearing pajama pants, no shoes, no shirt, and he's holding what looks to be like a 2 or 3 year old. And he says, "We need to go to the hospital." And then he gets in my car.
I forgot about this.
What?
And then he gets in my car, and I feel like I was like 21 or 22, 23 maybe, and I didn't know what to do, and I was like, well, the hospital's close, I guess. I was like, let's go to the hospital, I guess. Obviously, this is a tense situation for me, so I'm trying to diffuse the tension by making conversation with this guy as we're on the way to the hospital. I'm like, so, what's going on, And he, I swear, every time I ask a question, he doesn't answer. He just opens his eyes wider and looks at me.
Terrifying.
So at a certain...
What?
Yeah, so at a certain point...
This is true.
You picked up a crackhead, man.
Yep.
Yep.
He had his child. The child was in the car with him. And he said, pull over in this parking lot so we can look up the directions to the hospital, because I was not in a state of mind to remember where a hospital was. And it was a very empty parking lot, so I was like, no, I'm not pulling up into an empty parking lot. We can go to a gas station and look it up. So we go to the gas station. He gets out with his daughter, and I shut the door and drive away immediately.
God, I forgot about it.
And then I call the police because it's clear he said his daughter is the one who needed the hospital, but this guy was sweating and he was bug-eyed, and I know he's the one that needed to go to the hospital. So I called the police because they probably should be dealing with this. And as I'm driving away, they asked me to turn around so I can give them more specific directions. And I turn around, and he is running in the middle of the 4-lane road.
Oh my God.
Trying to flag cars down with his kid. He's got no shoes, no shirt, and just pajama pants. And I'm speaking, and I think it's at the corner of, oh my God, he's in the road, is what the way I said to the dispatch. Anyway, so I give him the directions. I go to a gas station to cool off because it was a stressful moment for me. I see a police officer, and I'm like, I need to tell him, like, this guy's in the street with his kid. The kid's in danger, at least. So I tell him, he seems really confused. He gets a call while he's talking to me, and I'm like, that's probably for the thing I'm telling you about. And he's like, okay, well, follow me. And I was like, I don't know why I should follow you. I hate that I'm getting myself involved in this further. I follow him. They wrestle him to the ground because he's resisting like 5 officers while a police officer and EMT are checking out the girl. The guys take a police officer, a young guy, is taking my statement, and I'll never forget this. And he says, "And what were you doing in that neighborhood?" I said, "Oh, I was visiting a friend of mine," and he laughed. He laughed and wrote it down. He's like, "Okay, you're free to go."
Man.
So that's what happened, and I hope that guy's okay. I hope he doesn't remember me forever. As they said, he had warrants out for his arrest.
Oh, you think?
Really? That was amazing.
I was really proud when I was like, I'm not pulling off into the secluded parking lot.
Yeah, you did good there, I guess.
Yeah, if you're gonna murder me, you're gonna do it in public, bro.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Gonna be on CCTV somewhere, motherfucker.
You kill me in these streets.
Yeah, there we go. Crazy night. Matt has never heard that story, I think.
I have not. That was batshit crazy. Such a roller coaster of emotion.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
If he had just talked to me like a normal person once he was in my car, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense.
Once he was in my car.
Right, but if it was a normal person who just needed help for their child, sure.
You know, he probably shouldn't have just jumped in a stranger's car.
It was a Jeep.
It was a Jeep.
Inviting? Does that mean it looked? I was asking for it by what I was driving.
Whoa. All right.
Why would you
let's
be
move
driving that if you don't want people jumping in? Jared, did you have one?
That's insane. Nope. Go on.
No, yes, you do.
Fuck no, I'm not following that.
That's fair.
on? We'll switch them around.
It's a good story.
We'll put Brent's at the end.
It's a good story.
It's a great story.
It's not about meeting a stranger, really.
It is.
Okay, look, we didn't meet, but I did have a weird interaction with Satan one time. Tyler, what was the actual bet? You remember the bet. I can never remember what the actual bet was.
The bet was Jared and I skateboarded, and we were just fucking dog shit terrible. And the bet was the day I landed a kickflip, Satan owed Jared a Coke.
That was the bet. Okay, and that it was like a long-standing joke, basically from the moment that we started trying to land a kickflip. Because you know, if you skateboard, you're like, oh, kickflip, that's the one. So finally, the day comes. Tyler lands his first kickflip. We lose our shit. We're partying, having a good time, drinking full caffeine sodas and everything. So then later that day, because we were dumb teenagers, we went to the mall to just walk around and not buy things and get free samples in the food court. And while I think we were walking through the food court, a couple of girls walk up to me and they were like, hey, we're doing a scavenger hunt and we have to give a stranger a Coca-Cola. And they handed me a can of Coke and walked away. And like halfway through the can of Coke, I don't remember if it was me or Tyler, but like halfway through drinking the Coke,
I think it was you.
yeah, it dawned on me like, hey, this has been a long-standing thing. And now I just got a fucking Coca-Cola from these two strangers.
Wow.
So that's the time Satan gave me a Coke.
That is 100% true, 100% accurate.
At least we know
Yeah, it's not a dumb bullshit thing that I made up like Aaron.
Satan's an honorable man who holds up his end of the bargain. You know what I mean?
I don't want to. I don't.
And not unattractive if you're
I mean,
15 years old.
Is anything unattractive when you're 15 years old?
Yes.
Yes.
You got a good point.
The guy who got in Brent's Jeep.
All right, so let's go ahead and begin the game. Last week, our intrepid adventurers were confronted by the guards of the city and the crimes that they'd committed. They were given two options: be taken in and face their crimes, or engage in a combat against their elite force of guards. If they won, they would be deemed too expensive to pursue and be released but exiled from the city. A terrible battle of might and magics ensued, with the guards using a clever illusion to fool the discount heroes at first. But our heroes quickly turned things around by relying on their own powerful magics and abilities. We find our heroes still engaged in that combat, with Leora Greenmantle, the powerful druid, down for the count. We resume on Cope's turn. Do we need to summarize any further, or is that good?
Okay, it is my turn. The wizard's still alive, huh? Ass Snatch or whatever.
Asscroft!
He's very hurt, right?
He's very hurt, yeah.
I'm gonna fly down and multi-attacking as an eagle.
What's your fly speed?
80 feet plus my feet, which I took as mobile, adds 10 feet, so 90 feet.
So you can get there with 90 feet.
Yeah, and then I'm going to obliterate him.
Okay, got some talent attacks to make.
It's a multi-attack, which is cool. I get a beak attack and a talon attack. They both have +5.
Okay, so he still has shield currently. Yes, because he cast it after his previous turn.
All right, I attack someone else.
But he's got an 18 AC right now.
Damn it, they're close. Okay, so I don't hit either one.
You guys are really ganging up on this guy. He holds his arms up and deflects your attacks with his shield, but it seems like he's crumbling under the pressure.
Hey, let me ask you this: shifting out's a bonus action, right?
I don't think it's any action at all to shift out.
I shift out and tell the bees to stab him.
Which brings us to the point that I forgot to mention. When you got blasted with Scorching Ray, you should have made 5 concentration checks
For each B?
for each beam. 1 concentration check.
No, B.
I get it. I see what you're doing here.
B.
So I'm going to need you to make several concentration checks. It's a 10 by default unless the damage is higher than that, right, Matt?
Yeah, it's double the damage or 10, so it'd have to be higher than 20.
That made no sense to me. So I roll 5 d20s.
So you need, all 5 hit you. So it looks like you need to roll. Looks like all of them are a 10, and it's a con check to do it.
So I need a 10 on all of these. I have a +1.
Yeah,
You need a 9.
yeah, a 9.
Oh,
Not a lot of 9s.
well, that's not it.
So the beasts deflate and just spiral around as they deflate back to their normal size.
Well, then I do not shift out.
Yeah, that would have happened before you shifted out. Yes.
So, I already used my action. Okay, I strut around like a chicken
Oh, that's horrifying.
on the ground.
On the ground, I got you. I figured. Thrasher's next to him with an axe, Nox is with a blade, and you're just an eagle walking around poking your head out.
Yeah. I'm not taking no more fall damage.
Man, y'all are terrorizing this guy.
Okay, and that is my turn.
Not well
All
enough to
right.
cause damage, but we're terrorizing. Well, Thrasher is.
All right. Now it is Kaylin's turn. And remind me, Demrock, you're not near the cloud anymore, are you?
I'm kind of in the center near the fountain.
Near the fountain. Oh yeah, you flew up, right?
That's what I imagined.
So he's going to focus on some enemies that are surrounding Barrington. All right, you're flying, Demrock, still? Demrock?
Yeah, I'm flying.
It's an 18 to hit Demrock.
As he casts that, I see it coming at me, and I drum up a quick reaction spell, casting Silvery Barbs.
Okay, making him re-roll that. All right. So he got a 15 this time.
That misses.
Nice.
Nice.
Doesn't it?
I don't know.
You know your AC, don't you?
No.
No, I think that's my spell save is 16. What's my AC? 14. Yep. Nope, that hits still.
It's on your sheet under armor class.
Sorry, I forgot, guys. That hits. I'm a soft, squishy boy.
So what we're gonna do here is he's gonna make this a disarming strike. Make a strike.
Oh, I love
save.
my arms. I get advantage.
Nope.
He's not out of maneuvers yet.
That's a 9.
He gets 6 to use, so he's pretty close to being out.
9.
So a 9, you drop whatever you're holding.
I guess my drumsticks, canonically.
Yeah, since that's where your stuff comes from, right?
Yeah, I've only been casting spells. I haven't done any physical attacks. I've never thought about losing my drumsticks.
You take 9 damage and you drop that.
Oh! They kind of clatter to the ground as they roll away from me.
You also do get to give somebody advantage with your silvery barbs, which we always forget to do.
Ah, thank you. I give it to Jared, to Thrasher.
Thank you.
I think he's going to try to finish off Demarok because you look pretty bad, right?
Yeah, I look really rough.
He gets a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Take 9 more piercing damage.
What'd you say, 8 more?
9 more.
Oh! Sends me directly to 0.
Brutal.
You get one action.
Oh, because I went just to 0?
At the beginning of your next turn, you get one action.
Okay.
Only if you go straight to 0.
I did. I had 9 HP left.
So you will get to take an action before you fall unconscious, but you're passing out. All right, and now it is Barrington's turn. See if you can pull anything off.
Don't sound so upset that your characters aren't murdering us.
I am upset. All right, He begins casting a spell, drawing arcane sigils in the air. His spellbook is flipping through the pages.
Let's see. Did I use my reaction this turn?
I'm looking at Nox.
No. You know it's coming. I'm going to subtle spell, counterspell him one more time.
Yeah.
With my last sorcery.
You have to make a check for this one.
I mean, do I?
Let's think about that.
He would love it if he got to actually cast a spell, but I mean, he did take counterspell instead of something else, so.
Oh, it's only an 11. Oh no!
Ah.
So he succeeds. He takes a hand, and as though closing a curtain, like rings his hand to the side, and a tremendous wall of flame fills the area. And it's encompassing Nox, Copes, and Thrasher.
Well, that's bad.
So I believe you immediately are going to take damage from this one.
Oh shit, he knows how to cast spells, guys.
Everyone who's in the area is going to make a dexterity saving throw. Yes, Jared, you can see it. Or Thrasher, you can see it.
Is this an environmental hazard?
Thank you.
Because it's fire?
Oh shit, he really is a wizard.
That's a 3 for Copes.
Well, hold on.
You can go ahead and roll your saving throws.
16.
11. Dang, I wish I hadn't used my reaction.
Absorb elements would have been nice there.
Would have been really nice. Really nice.
If you fail, you take 30 fire damage.
Oh my god.
And the wall of fire is there still.
What did we need to pass?
A 15.
What did we... Oh my god, I passed. I assume I'd take half anyway.
Okay, so I take the 2 as an eagle and then the rest on my regular form, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I take 28 out of my... That's not cool, though.
Am I only taking half?
Yes, you only take half.
That really hurt.
Oh, I really wish that counterspell would have worked.
You see him cackling from behind the wall of fire. Burn before Barrington Ashcroft.
Guy's such an asshat.
Take him out so hard.
I'm so rich, he says.
Jesus Christ.
Then it's Nox's turn.
Okay.
So you will take more damage if you end your turn inside of the wall of fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I want to take more damage. So... God dang it. All right, we're kind of around a corner, aren't we? Or he's kind of around a corner. I'm going to move away from him a little bit and kind of around that corner so I can get out of his line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
But I can still see what we got. Fighter and the Warlock, Dragonborn and the Gnome. Are they within 60 feet of me?
Say who you're asking about again? Sorry.
The 2 others, not the wizard, but the 2 others.
No, they aren't particularly close to each other.
Kaelin and Vexus. Oh, or of me.
Within 60 feet, Vexus probably is, but Kaelin is not.
Okay, if I moved like 20 feet closer, could I get to a point where they're both within 60 feet of me? Different lines? Like I'm in the middle?
If you only want to get the 2 of them, then I'd say yes, that's possible.
Okay, I'm going to move back away from the fire. I'm going to kind of stumble out of there. Thrasher, you got him. He's an asshat. Oh, sorry, Ashcroft.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bully this nerd so hard.
And I'm going to step back and I'm going to cast Command at a 2nd level, which means I can target 2 creatures within 60 feet of me. So, and I am going to shout, grovel at the 2 of them. And they are each going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
All right. So Kaelin is a gnome. He has advantage on these types of checks. So he got what did they need to beat? And what type? Wisdom? So he failed still.
Yes.
Failed still. And then Vexus, also a fail.
Okay, so on their next turns, they will take no actions, and they will spend their action groveling, which means they will fall prone and end their turn.
Oh, ouch. Damn, that's bad. And it only lasts that turn, right?
Correct. It's just one turn.
Dang.
Tyler, get off RuneScape.
I'm reading something.
All right, and then it is Vex's turn. He's going to drop to the ground and grovel at his mother-in-law.
It's a terrifying time.
That's a sentence right there.
Please forgive me. I'll divorce her immediately. Just leave me be. And then he has to make a roll against the Phantasmal Killer spell again. And that is a Wisdom saving throw. What did he need to get? A 16?
Correct.
All right, he narrowly fails.
He'll take 4d10 plus 5. Ooh, 19 plus 5.
Damn, that's 31.
24 damage.
It doesn't add your charisma unless it says.
Oh, you're right.
So that does hurt him quite badly, though. And now it is Thrasher's turn.
I'm going to hit him.
With his sorry.
All right, remember you are wreathed in flames.
So this first one is going to be 17.
All right, that would hit, but he summons an arcane shield to block the blow.
And then 14.
Yeah, doesn't hit.
Do I have a bardic? You didn't give me a bardic.
No, I haven't.
Frickin' rolls.
All right, you are also inside of a wall of flame.
Yeah, I guess I'll move out of that then. Damn it, there's nothing else I can fucking do. Yeah, I'm just gonna move around him.
So you can get outside of the wall of flame.
But stay next to him?
Yeah, you can still stay next to him. And then it's Demarok's turn.
And I just get one action here.
One action.
And Vexus is close to me. Or no, who took me down? Asscroft?
Who took it was the wasn't it the archer?
Oh, Kalen, the archer.
That's who I was thinking. Kalen, turn to them. And with, I guess, my last breath, I lift up the front of my shirt, revealing my ram belly button. And say, "Eat ram, you bitch!" And I just expend all my charges in my ram belly button ring to shoot at it. So that's a +7 to hit.
Not healing yourself.
Nope.
Just belly
I
blast
love that.
at this bit.
That's right. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And I'm using 3 charges.
Yep. So that's 6d10 force damage.
Jeez.
That's going to be 37 damage. And they get pushed away 5 feet.
So was he standing on something too?
Yeah, he was standing on top of one of the statues. So you blast him 5 feet back, and he falls and takes an extra 1d6 damage. So you can roll that.
Oh, I can. 37 plus 3, 40 damage total
Jeez.
with my last breath.
And you fall unconscious.
Correct.
Way to go, Demi! Demi! Demi, that was... Demi! Guys, I think Demi's dead.
It's Cope's turn. You're in a wall of fire.
I get out.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, the layout. Okay, so real quick, give me the layout of where everyone's at.
So Leora's down.
I meant more around the wall of fire.
Oh, okay. So Thrasher's right next to Barrington.
Damn it. Okay.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
You're right there. And Nox is backed off, right? Oh, yeah, you went and cast command, so...
Yeah, I backed off 25 feet.
Brent, can I ask you to be kind to me?
He's always kind to you. He's always too kind. Never mind.
I think you're right, Aaron, honestly.
Since 6th level, I could cast Cosmic... I could use Cosmic Omen, but I've not been using it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can only use it once a long rest. Well, I can use it 3 times a long rest. Can I roll that and use it in this fight?
Yeah, just give us a quick scene of you having received your omen. We'll do a flashback scene real quick.
Okay, I'm engulfed in the flames and I'm about to die. And my soul gets yanked up into the skies, and it's my future self, and he's like, "Oi, do you not remember nothing that I taught you, did you? Like, you need to use your cosmic insight, Copes. Remember, Wheel of Woe." And then he rolls me back into the wall of fire.
Remember the Pravna?
Oh, good. Okay, so what does that let you do? Get advantage or disadvantage?
I roll a d20 at the beginning of the day, and if it's even, I can add a d6 to a roll, and if it's odd, I can subtract a d6 to a roll.
Okay.
I should be doing this every day, but I've completely forgotten until just now.
That would have been so helpful.
I know.
Even that's a positive then?
Yeah, so I can add a d6. Okay. Well, I was going to tidal wave this fuck, but I probably shouldn't with Jared right next to him.
Do it.
I'm going to roll out of the flames and then guiding bolt Asscroft.
Ah, okay.
Please hit.
Finish it, Flabisham.
The wall of fire imposes disadvantage on ranged attacks through it because it is opaque.
I rolled through it, right? Towards it.
Well, can't he go towards him?
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. Yeah. All right, do it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is... Well, this would just be a roll. Oh, no. I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Jesus, we cannot hit this guy.
He's strong.
I did hit him. I hit him a bunch. I just can't hit him again.
I know. We can't finish him.
Oh, no.
We know you hit it.
You don't have any inspirations you can use, right?
No, I have nothing. Adding a +6 is not going to matter regardless.
Probably not. I think he's still got 18 AC for the moment.
Is there cover I can hide behind?
How much movement you got? You got your mobile feet? We'll say yes for now.
I got 40 feet.
Because you got mobile. You can get behind something.
Okay, I'm gonna get behind something.
All right. And then it is Kalen's turn. He sees that Demarok is down
And he grovels.
and he grovels. You can't see him because he's a gnome. He fell off the statue.
Uh-huh.
But you could hear him saying, damn, what would he say?
Grovel, 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 grovel.
He's just wailing. He's crying. Oh, it hurt so bad when I fell. And that's his whole turn. Okay, now it's Barrington's turn. He's gotten to do more than I thought he was going to get to do for how much damage he took.
We whiffed like 8 attacks on him when he was almost dead.
We need an AoE attack. Wipe out all these low boys.
Well, they're all spread out.
Brent, just out of my own curiosity, what is he doing on my first attacks that stops them?
The spell shield. It gives him 5 extra AC
Just all the time?
For the round.
for the round, the rest of the round. But it costs a first level spell slot every time he does it.
And his reaction. He hasn't counterspelled me at all.
Okay, he begins casting a spell.
I don't even know if I could see him at this point because I'm through the opaque wall, right?
That's right, in the wall of fire. Okay, so he clicks his feet together and disappears. And then he is going to make a stealth check. On each of your turns, you can roll to notice him.
Does the wall disappear?
The wall is still there. Okay, he did not. Yeah, well, let's just say you guys are probably going to find him on your turn. It's Nox's turn. You do have to make a perception roll to spot him.
Okay, well, I am not over there anymore. So I am going to...
Thrasher shouts out, guys, he just disappeared!
God damn, Asscroft! All right, I gotta try to take out one of these other guys. I am going to go after...
So you can see Vexus, and you could probably just move around a little bit to see Kalen.
Yeah, Vexus, is he still... He was terrified.
He finished groveling, but he is frightened right now because he's still being affected.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the gnome, the arrow guy.
Show no mercy.
Yes. Is he still prone? He is, right? Because they finished their turn.
He is still prone.
So I'm gonna run over there. I'm gonna stab him with advantage then,
With advantage.
because he's prone. All right, and that's gonna be a booming blade. That's a dirty 20.
It's a hit for sure.
So that's gonna be 8 slashing damage and 7 force damage.
All right.
And he's still there. I'll hit him again.
Still there.
And that's a 23.
For sure, that's a hit.
And that's going to be another 10 slashing.
He goes down.
I'm trying not to kill him. So I guess I'll cut him down one time. I'll take the end of the scimitar, like the butt end of it, and just dome him right on the head.
Doing.
Doing. And then I'll pretend because he's behind the fountain, I'm gonna yell out like he did. Be like, oh, this guy really hurts. Totally fine.
And now it's Vex's turn. He's not groveling anymore.
He can.
But
He doesn't have to, but he can.
He is frightened still, so he's got disadvantage on attack rolls.
He's actually he's not frightened because it's a concentration spell.
Did you lose your concentration or something?
Oh, he's unconscious.
I'm dead.
Oh, when he died. Oh, I see. Okay.
But that was such a good, honest choice of Aaron. He should still have disadvantage.
Well, he's groveling at his mother-in-law, and then he's like, wait, she's a bitch. And then he's going to stand up and he's going to fire. Well, he can't really see where Thrasher's at because of the wall of fire. So he's going to shoot at probably Nox since he's doing some stuff. Nox, you're getting attacked.
Yeah. I was afraid of that.
All right, so he's going to fire off some Eldritch Blasts. He holds up his fingers and 2 magical bursts of energy like gunshots fire from his fingers.
Okay. I believe in myself. I'm gonna dodge.
All right, he's got a +8. Crit.
Fuck.
Damn.
No.
Let's roll the second one. That's a miss, I'm sure. That's an 11 to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
Completely negated by the double of the crit.
He crits and deals.
Is it more than 1? Because I have 1 hit point.
It is more than 1.
Oh my god.
So he deals 24 damage to you.
And I'm down.
Ooh. And you're launched backward 15 feet. Do you want to say something now?
Yeah, it sounds like this. That was it. I'm thoroughly...
Oh, in response, Dimrock says,
This is a spirited debate right here. Then that's the end of his turn. Now it's Thrasher's turn.
All right, I'm gonna kill this wizard. Not kill though, because non-lethal.
You gotta roll a perception check to find him first.
No, kill him. Fuck this guy.
Oh, I forgot about that. 9.
You see him. He's hiding behind a vase.
Oh my god.
His stealth was not very good.
Oh,
he's so rich when he
Thank
grew
you.
up that everybody just pretended he could hide well.
that's awesome. Yep. I slowly stroll over to him, looking around.
Oh, where could the wizard possibly have gone?
And then I whip my axe out and hit him.
All right.
And I'm going to do this recklessly because I'm sick of not hitting him. Nat 20 on the first one.
There it is.
Nat 20. There we go.
All right.
Just go ahead and roll the first one.
Yeah, let's not worry about the next one.
Yeah, he tries to summon a shield to block it. But it busts through his he holds it up and there's maybe a tiny moment of resistance and you just crash through his shield right into him.
I forget, are we just doing max damage or doubling dice?
Double dice.
How are we doing it in this campaign? Double dice? Alright, so... Woo! 25 damage.
You almost killed it.
Oh my god.
Thank God.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
No, literally, if you had done one more point of damage,
Wow.
he would
Wow.
be dead. Just dead.
Oh, it would kill.
Kill.
Oh.
Kill.
Oh wow.
Hey, I said non-lethally.
You non-lethally critically hit him.
Non-lethally killed him somehow.
With your
Yes.
axe.
With my axe, yes.
Flaming axe.
There's only room for one wizard around here.
Goes down.
All right, now I'm going to sprint over to the fighter and hit her. Him. Was it her or him? I'm going to hit the fighter.
The fighter's down.
Oh wait, the fighter is down. It's just Vexus.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to go hit Vexus then.
It's like, you're not scarier than my mother-in-law. And then you swing an axe at him.
And I'm still going to do it recklessly because this fight needs to be over. 17.
It's a hit.
12 damage.
So he's like, you're not scarier than my mother. And then he just gets clobbered with the axe. He collapses to the ground.
Oh, thank God.
All is quiet.
All right, guys. That was guys.
Nox and Demi Rock erupt in applause. Demi, you want to do that with me?
Yep, let's go.
Jared's still standing over on the sidelines like, I like that guy.
So, Jared, what'd you think?
That was a great fight, guys. I really liked when, it's Copes, right?
Yeah, Copes.
I really liked when you summoned the wasps. That was awesome.
Thanks, man.
You know, everybody, you all did really good.
Did you see my buddy Thrasher clobber that guy with an axe and almost kill him?
Yeah, he's really good with that axe, seems to be, you know? I mean,
Dude,
he's
I
kind of
used-
got that one thing in fights, so I really hope the character's a little more, got more dimensions to it outside of combat. Because he really just does that one thing, which is hit things with his axe when you're fighting. At least that's all I've observed.
Yeah, that's about it. But I really used to hate him, but he's kind of growing on me now.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You know, I'm sure it probably has to do with a change in his attitude as well.
Yeah, kind of both of us. I'll be right back. I'm gonna.
Let's go ahead and roll a death saving throw, Demarok.
No, let me finish.
Yes.
Do we have to roll 13 of them?
No, I already got a plan.
It's a D20, right?
Yeah.
Not coming up. There it goes. 17.
All right. You don't slip closer to death.
I'm gonna heal both of them with level 1 cure wounds.
Yeah, do that, please.
Yeah, I'm just gonna heal them both.
All right. Make a death saving throw, Nox.
It's going to be a 20 or a 1. That's a 13. So boring.
All right. Both of you pass. So we're good. All right. So now you're awoken by Copes.
Oh, did we win?
So it's 1d4 plus 3.
Aaron gets the first.
So that's 7 to each of y'all.
All right. You see a figure wearing heavy armor and a shield walk up, and he begins administering the cure wound spell to the injured guards.
I attack him.
Wait. We get to loot them first.
Yeah, it's our loot.
Why would you get to loot them? You didn't kill them.
That's the rules of combat.
This was all to get you out of going to jail, right?
Are you part of the challenge?
No, I'm just here to clean up whoever was defeated so they didn't die.
That guy. You might want to check on that guy. I'm pointing to the wizard.
So close
His
to
neck's
death.
half chopped through.
Asscroft is not doing well over there, bro.
I'm gonna heal him last. I hate that guy.
Dude, he's the worst, right?
He's a douche. He keeps talking about how much money he has.
Sure would be a shame if you ran out of spell slots, my man.
Yeah, you want to heal one of my boys and just might have run out on accident.
I couldn't do that. I've already got the permit to heal them.
I get that.
Paperwork, right, guys?
Right, litage, huh?
All right. Each of the ones that
If I had enough counter spells, I would just sit there and counterspell every one of his healing spells.
he heals each one of them, they all silently get up and glower at you guys and walk away.
I blow a raspberry at Asscroft.
He stops and you can see him like flexing with frustration, and he just keeps walking.
Hey, when is the elite team coming?
I'm sending a sloth turtle behind each of them with my smoke pipe. See you, losers.
All right, so it seems like you have won your challenge. You've been deemed too expensive to pursue in the name of justice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
So we're free.
We're too dangerous to arrest.
Is that for future crimes too?
Yeah.
Well, there won't be another opportunity for future crimes. Here you go. One of these complimentary for each of you. It is
I'm not taking it.
Permit for the exile of each of you.
Hell yeah.
Wait, so we can't come back here?
Thanks, man.
We will consider it a grave crime if you do come back, and we will spare no expense in making sure that you do not.
Yes!
Yes! We did
We did it, Knox! We're never coming back to this place.
Fuck yes! I high five everyone. We've done it!
Yes. Hey,
We're not allowed to come back to Litig ever again!
Thank God.
one last thing, Assmaster, Asscroft.
He's gone.
He's gone.
I mean, what was the guy's name we're talking to?
Oh, I was about to ask his name.
Ass master? Is that what you said?
What's his name, Britt?
I am Orien Sunsworn.
Dope, dude.
Oh, no, Ryan. Can we get a permit to get the fuck out of here?
I believe these exile permits will suffice.
Oh, perfect. Didn't want to break any more laws on our way out, you know.
On that note, Orion, and I put a hand on his thigh, I guess.
On his belt.
I have Orion, your belt. We need your belt.
It's hot. His belt is hot.
I fall unconscious.
His belt's stolen!
You fall unconscious.
Orion, I have one final ask. Please, can we please upper deck Asscroft's toilet on the way out?
All of us.
Together.
You can join.
He seems unsure, like a persuasion check might be
All
in
right.
order here.
If I've ever rolled good on a check, I need this.
Coming in hot.
I've got +5.
I cast Bardic.
Do I have to roll it, or can somebody with good persuasion?
I can roll it.
You're all talking here, so anyone can roll it.
Oh, then let Aaron roll it. He's got much better.
Coming in.
He rolled it too.
What was that? 13.
Plus your Bard. Oh, you can't Bard it yourself. No. Can I assist?
You can, by saying what?
Come on, man. It'd be really fucking funny, man.
Okay.
Fuck that guy, right? You said.
Is that a D6?
It's an advantage if someone aids you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, then he got a 29.
Oh, then I got a 29. Yep.
All right. Well, it would be funny. He's probably reporting to the medical tent. You probably have an hour or so before he returns.
Perfect.
No, Sun's Spire. We have an hour or so. And I grab him by the hand.
It's hot.
Ow! Ow! You bitch!
Why are you so hot?
I am sworn to the sun, and I burn as brightly.
You should get that checked out, man.
Yeah, well, let's burn a nasty floater in the top of Assfellow's toilet. Let's go.
I'm afraid I cannot do this, but for me, make it the biggest one you've ever laid.
Oh my God.
He places a burning hand on your shoulder, Copes.
Ow! Fucker!
Let this brand be our bond. You have a
No.
you have a handprint burned into your shoulder.
Oh, ow! Motherfucker! I just wander off.
Do you want to like shit in a bag and we
Son
can?
of a bitch! God!
Never mind.
Damn
No,
it,
never
mother-
mind.
Fucker!
All right, guys, we only got an hour.
To the toilet.
Let's say Orion gave you the location of his toilet.
Perfect.
Are we all gonna go
Oh, yeah.
upper decker his fucking toilet?
Same time.
I am.
We're going to let's put our butts together.
No.
Over his. Yes, come on.
Like a human centipede thing?
No.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate it.
Instead of putting our hands in, we put our butt in. And on the count of 3, we all just push.
Can we roll to see who goes first? Because whoever goes last is gonna be
Has to eat it.
much worse. Has to eat it. No.
What is wrong with you people?
Brent, why don't you do like?
It was such a good episode. It was so good.
Is that? Yeah, but we gotta fuck it up somehow.
We gotta upper decker this bitch, dude.
You could just not sometimes. You could just not.
Look, you don't have to. All I'm saying is Knox is upper decking his toilet.
All right.
I'm going with Knox.
You find his house. It is very nice.
Yes.
We sneak in through the bathroom window.
You get the sense that he would have commented on how nice it was if he were here.
I'm gonna pull Knox aside at the front door.
I kind of want to rob this guy blind. We probably shouldn't do that.
No, but we can't upper decker all the same toilet. He's got to have at least 3 bathrooms in here. We got to hit.
Oh, we got to upper deck all the toilets. Pam, we might need you. This guy's got a lot of bathrooms.
Thrasher, how many bathrooms does he have?
What's up?
How many bathrooms does he have, bro?
He's got 4 bathrooms.
Okay, well, Thrasher's not in, so Pam's in.
All right, I guess so. Thrasher, are you in? Or is Pam tagging in for you? He's got 4 bathrooms.
Thrasher, this is your birthright.
Thrasher,
You go ahead, Pam. Have fun. This is gross and I hate it.
Do you guys do this kind of stuff a lot, Thrasher?
I really hope not.
I think it's going to be our new tradition.
Pam is the first of many.
that's so metal of you, Thrasher, to not upper deck someone who just tried to kill you.
All right. So you're inside.
I sneak in through the window. And I upper deck the toilet.
Yeah, I'll pick the guest bathroom on the first floor.
All that weirdly poisoned food that I ate yesterday, it's bad.
I'm going to turn into a bear and upper deck his master bathroom toilet.
Okay. All right. Everyone succeeds.
Succeeds, huh?
Yeah, this is what success looks like.
This is success, guys.
And I take a knick-knack with me.
I'm going to cast slow on myself before I do it. So it just takes like a while. It's just like seeping out of me.
Why?
It's for the flavor.
Don't say flavor. Don't say flavor right now.
It's for the nose flavor.
All right, we leave. We finished and we leave.
Is anyone looking for something to steal?
Yes.
I so badly want to.
Yeah, I'm going to search his bedside table before I run out of the room.
Okay. You find a couple of superior healing potions in the bedside table. And some extra small condoms.
Oh.
I leave the condoms. I'll never be able to use those. Yeah, I'll never be able to use those. I will take the health potions.
Nox, you looking for something to steal?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I searched his silverware drawer.
Just roll a perception check each.
Can it be investigation?
Investigation.
Or I could roll perception too. It doesn't matter.
Demarok got a 15.
15. I mean, you find all the silverware and dishware.
I take everything except one of each.
You throw it in the bag of holding, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay. You got it all.
I got a 22.
A 22? You spot something that catches your eye. It's a pouch nearly identical to the one that he pulled out for a moment in the middle of the combat, but you never saw what he did with it.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. I want to check that out.
It's pretty light. It's just got a few things in it. You open it up.
Yeah.
It looks like there's 3 beans on the inside.
I flick them.
That was nothing.
I shove it in my bag and I climb back out the window.
All right, everyone escapes.
What did Pam find?
What did Pam find? Okay, that's worth rolling for.
Some weapons.
That's worth rolling for. She's like, check out what I found, and she holds up a serrated dagger that's dripping with poison.
Oh.
Nice, Pam.
Damn.
Look, it's just dripping this all the time.
That's so cool.
Even I wiped it off several times on his hand towels. Just keeps covering itself.
Hey, you ruined the hand towels? That's unacceptable.
Yeah, see, and she wipes it on an
Monster.
expensive couch. Look, there's more poison.
That's awesome, Pam.
No matter how many things I wipe it on.
All right, I think we need to get off of this island or place, city, whatever, as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm coming with you guys?
Yeah, you're coming with us, Pam. You've done way too much here to stay.
Fuck yeah!
She says.
All right, boys, to the jumpy.
We're just hauling ass now.
Can we call it to us?
Who have I been hanging out with while they were doing this?
Let's see. Jared.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, I don't know if it's like just, I mean, I think it's probably some kind of fetish thing that they're all into, and like, I'm not trying to judge, but it just seems really weird.
Well, maybe you just need to, like, I don't know, be open to new experiences. Have you considered that? Or just follow your friends into stuff like that?
I mean, I guess I could, but it freaks me out, man. It's weird. I don't want to. I don't like the gross stuff.
Well, sometimes the gross stuff is the funny stuff, you know? Maybe that's just, you need to just have a more open mind to jump into that kind of stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, that's good advice, man. I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. I'll never see you again. Bye.
And then we come running out.
A blast of warm air bursts out when you open the door.
Thrasher, we got the condoms. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Let's go, go, go!
Call the sending stone.
This is what I'm talking about, Jared. Bye.
Yeah, we hightail it towards the docks.
Yeah, okay. Alright, you make it to the jumpy. You pass by, let's say you pass by Barrington on the way. He's just walking through the street. He looks pissed. He's nursing some wounds on his way back to his
Fuck
house.
you.
Yeah, fuck you!
He sighs. He's like, I wish that would stop happening.
We would have kicked you in the dick, but it's too small a target.
He just sighs and goes to his oddly hot and smelly house. All right, and you guys are at the jumpy.
Can we say that Quincy's there, waiting on us?
Yeah, I think you had him wait on the boat more or less, but yeah, let's say he's at the jumpy.
Oh, okay.
I hop on and flip my captain's hat up. All aboard the SS Retribution.
Guys, what happened? I heard they were looking for us. We're wanted.
We were wanted, and now they want us to get the fuck out of here.
Oh man, that sucks.
Now I think it's time we oblige them.
Apparently, we're too violent to prosecute.
Oh wow, you guys actually managed that?
Yeah, we beat the Final Four.
We did the whole thing.
Wow. So it must have been a tough fight.
Elite force.
I don't know. I died.
Nah.
Yeah, I died too.
I hit guys with my axe.
Well, it's good to be finally free of our crimes, isn't it?
On to commit more.
That, by the way, that gave us like a 24-hour pass, right?
They said you had 24 hours to leave the city.
Yeah, no, I meant like on doing stuff that might be considered illegal on the way out.
Oh, well, it's not like they can exile you again. I mean,
Fair
they
enough.
They could choose to.
Fair enough. Yeah, I jumped back on the boat and knocks. Can we spend a fun 24 hours just rampaging through the city causing mischief?
Like down to the last second.
I think we need to go.
Yeah, they're gonna.
All right, I get out, kick over a barrel of fish, and then jump back in the jump.
Can that just be the outro? It's just us fucking shit up.
Let's say not a whole 24 hours because they would come after you, and I assume you don't want to deal with getting thrown in prison or one of you getting thrown in prison and then having to rescue him again.
No, just on the way back to the ship, we are causing as much problems as possible.
Yeah, we're pickpocketing without permits. We're littering without permits. Spitting on sidewalks, no permit.
I go and steal that magnet that I was denied when we first got it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you were, yeah.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Damn it. But I'm running quickly. 12.
Well, it's just a magnet, right?
It's just it's a bumper sticker. It's a bumper magnet for a
Okay,
wooden
you
chip.
steal it. Yeah, you steal it. 12 is good enough to steal that.
Yes.
Copes is gonna go to that square where that guy tried to pickpocket him, but he failed the flee spell and see if he can find you.
Okay. Let's say you find him.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast Giant Insect to make a giant flea chase him around the town.
Okay. He runs in horror.
We're righting all our wrongs.
Yeah, suck it! I run back to the jumpy.
Dimrock runs to the Hall of Punishments and Contracts and runs up to the librarian and says,
Oh no!
Oh no.
This is worse than anything we've done.
"It's Dimrock! Don't forget it." And I grab her by both cheeks and pull her into me and give her a big kiss and say, "See you later, babe.
Oh, you're a monster.
I'm out of here."
You're a bad person.
And then I'm gone.
What does Pam do?
Do we want to know?
You just see her back at the jumpy, and you ask her that. Don't worry about what I did. You worry about what you did.
Oh,
I am. You just hear see like screams and stuff in the city, but
yeah, it's on fire. There's smoke.
yeah, there's a giant flea hopping around the middle of the fucking town square.
Let's just say my ex-husband's gonna need those extra small condoms now.
Oh my God, Pam!
I
Thrasher, you do anything to tear apart your hometown on the way out?
Yeah, I went and murdered the worm lady. We don't need to talk about it, but she's fucking dead now. We don't have to worry about it.
laughing at Pam's joke, Copes tilts the wheel up of the jumpy and
Down. You pull it down.
pieces out of this fucking city.
All right, you fly away from the city of Litig, looking down at the whimsical world of bureaucracy below as it recedes behind you.
You see Faulkner, a tear in his eye.
He's holding a permit to have the greatest adventure ever.
Also, I don't know. Did we ever pay that guy?
I think so.
He
No,
hasn't
we-
paid us at all, to be fair. And this is 77 episodes.
Yeah, he owes us one.
Well, guys, I think that was about as successful as we could have hoped for.
I think we did great.
I literally couldn't have seen it gone any better.
It sure was a series of things we did.
Yeah, and I cut off my ex-husband's dick.
Oh, bam!
Oh, God, bam! You're gonna... Just wait till you meet Florida Buds.
Hi, this is Jared. Glad you got to meet me as a character now. It was a lot of fun. You know, I would like to thank the Discount Heroes for having me in the episode. Had a real blast doing this record. Check out their Twitter, the Discount Heroes. They have a Twitter page. You can check it out. They got a Discord. They have one. Come back every Thursday and listen to the Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed.
And vote this week for which NPC you want to make a regular reappearance in every episode from here on out. Vote for Jared if you want him. Vote for Pam. Vote for Faulkner. Hans. It's been a while since Hans made an appearance. Hopefully it's Jared. All right, that's good.
That's the series wrap on Faulkner.
Yep. Everybody clap for him. Clap for Faulkner.
Thank you, Faulkner.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pam stole the show there.
Thanks, Faulkner.
Sorry, we didn't realize we were going to meet a character like Pam in your arc.
The worst thing Brent ever did is, well, you're never going to see her again.
Fucking take that, Brent.
I should put that clip in every recap of every episode that Pam's in.
Yes.
I think I did put it in the recap of that episode.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. Yeah.
That was a good one.
forgot to write the intro to the episode. I'm writing it now. Sorry. It was just not much happened. You guys just got attacked and stuff.
I fucked up a wizard pretty good. Tyler really fucked up a druid.
Nailing druid around these parts. This garden ain't big enough for the two of us.
That was great.
And I'm the only wizard around here.
Ugh. I should have hit him with my saxophone. That was the problem.
Oh, that'd have done it.
I tore apart one of my 3D models.
Which one?
This is the bottom of my T-Rex jaw.
Oh no. That doesn't look accidental.
It was so pleasant to tear apart.
Yeah, you do love that.
I do, dude. They come apart layer by layer, dude.